Sulphur experience. Well, the Sulphur experience was based on something that happened that was really weird to me
a long time ago.
and it would involve being a teenager and going to the park to find an intimate setting. So in that intimate setting, uh, went to a place called the Point. And from what I remember then, it was probably during the 4th of July because I remember seeing the fireworks. And I was creating fireworks of my own. And we were doing that out on the lake around the shore where you couldn't be seen. And it was on a rocky outcrop. And and I was kind of, in the process. Well, every now and then, some rocks would just land right beside us, and there was no one, there was no cars there at the point whatsoever. We were the only car there. So I'm sitting there, we're doing my business. There's rocks that would kind of fly down, and just like someone throwing, just gently throwing rocks right beside us as I was doing this. So it's kind of wondering what was going on. Didn't know, and just proceeded to do whatever, and that kept happening about 2 or 3 times. And so we get up and we got to looking around like, well, there's someone throwing rocks. It's really weird. And we get up and run, we run to the car. We kind of just at a steady pace, just try to make it back to the car. There's no one. It's like an island out there. And we're going back to the car. Get back to the car. One of my ex's friends shows up, and we're saying, "Hey, someone's throwing rocks at us by us down there, and we don't see anybody," which is really strange. So we get to talking, and I said, so I was kind of getting mad, and not being my younger self, I would yell. I yelled at whatever's throwing rocks at us. Well, as soon as I yelled, one rock come right by me and went right by my head. From what I remember, it's been so long, but probably about that size, probably about walnut size. But when you get one of those things flung by your head, it's pretty fast. And then it's like someone was trying to throw rocks at me, and there was no one there. I couldn't see anybody or anything. So, you know, that's that's the experience I had that initially got me wondering what's going on. Didn't know what it was at the time. So, yeah, that's the experience that initially got me looking into this and wondering what's going on around the area. I didn't know anything about it growing up. Didn't hear anything then. Know who it was or whatever, but I heard that it was a park ranger there or something cleaning the bathrooms there in the Sulphur Park, and one had peeked through the window as the park ranger was there cleaning the restrooms. That one is actually well documented in the BFRO website and one of their sightings. A man was going, uh, I think he was either going or coming from Veterans Lake, and at the low water crossing, right at the nursing home, he had seen something cross the creek, and it was dark, so he turned his headlights toward the figure and seen this creature crossed the creek. There's been some other things that's that I've experienced over here. There's been if you ever been to Little Niagara, we set up over there one night and had a fire going. It's getting real late, and we heard something cross the creek, but didn't see anything. And the more we sat out there, the longer we waited. We'd hear something slapping the trash cans, just real loud, and bam, you know, all around Little Niagara. And but that's really usually a big hotbed of activity here over in Sulphur's Little Niagara. But I think there's still population of something out there. So we were out looking for it again, and we were heading toward Little Niagara. And before you make the bend or make the first swimming hole, uh, a figure crossed between my car and a Dodge truck, and it was really, really tall. I mean, I didn't really get to get a good look, but two other people in the car seen it with me, and it crossed between me in front of the headlights and the other truck. So whoever was in the other truck seen this figure too, and it crossed between us like someone crossing the road. And it was tall and it's black. It was black, and I didn't know what it was. I just stopped. I wasn't paying much attention. The other two people seeing it was with me, and we got there that night and looked as that happened after it had passed through. But we didn't see anything, but we looked. Yeah, it went from the top of the hill down and then across the road between us and down into the creek, because it had to go down the creek because it's just a downslope and then the creek and then up on the other side. So somewhere in there it crossed the creek and got away from us by the time we got out to see what was going on.